Hello, and welcome to Black Dove Divinity Tarot. I am the Black Dove, and I welcome you here in this space as we call in spirit to channel a few messages. It is Tuesday. I believe it's February 6th. My days are a little bit off. Actually, in preparing for this read, I've been going down rabbit hole after rabbit hole, but I am glad you are here with me today. Black Dove Divinity Tarot is a new channel where my main goal is to clarify and edify the messages of the ancestors and our divine guides. I spent quite a bit of time this morning in meditation, so I've already, prayed, called on protection, called on the power and wisdom, highest light of our ancestors, Orishas, spirit guides, tree spirits, water spirits, calling on all of the divine wisdom of the Queen Mother, and we are going to see what we learn today. And quite a few messages come out in the pre-shuffle, so I'm going to pull from a few decks today. I have the African Goddess deck that I usually start with to hear divine messages from Spirit, from Goddess Spirit. Also, I'm pulling from the Celtic Spirit Oracle, Tree Spirits. Again, a pull on that connection from nature. Our tree fairy guides. I have a raw deck that I've created that pulled from channeled messages from songs, just as well as whatever downloads came in. And I have a couple of the Kipper deck as well that I'm pulling from. If there's time, I'll pull from the Hoodoo deck as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, as I was meditating this morning and sat down to set up today's reading, I really zeroed in on this image you guys can see. And initially, I was worried about it being off-putting for the audience, but I know that I have a divine audience, or I'm hoping to call in a divine audience. So we're readers, readers in general. So in reading the symbolism of this image, and, just to give a little bit of background or history, I purchased this at a Botanica when I went to Mexico with family. And initially I was just drawn to the image and the color. I don't know if you can really pick it up in the video, but, it has like a really deep purple. So I was really attracted to the color, but I never really, I think, focused or zeroed in on the image until now, as I was preparing for the read. And, so many things jumped out at me, from this image. So we know, or we may know, that, Santa Muerte, this is the image of, that's what I see, when I read this image. Also, Pomashira. So I see, the mother or the goddess of death, which, as we call in ancestors, as we really seek the knowledge of the divine, wisdom of our guides. We're calling in, we're honoring the dead. So I was really comforted by the image. I noticed here, if you guys can see, this diamond right here that's sitting at that third eye chakra. And it too is outlined in purple. So I immediately picked up on like royal, perhaps ancient, but divine messages. So, definitely I feel spirit in the place. As I was reading again the image, I look at the eyes and how vibrant they are. With red, red is, when I think of love, truth, and in my meditation this morning, I was really guided to focus today's message on love and truth. It was one of the cards that came out in the pre-shuffle, Oshun, Fearless Love. So keeping your eye on love, keeping your eye on what you know to be true. Two, if you guys can see in the eyes, there is an image almost of a mountain with, clouds above. So, looking ahead, perhaps maybe trying not to be so focused on what you see in front of you, really kind of tapping into that third eye, envisioning, how you want your life to be, or what you are manifesting and what is coming in. So with the imagery of the eyes, with it kind of looking like this horizon, keep your head to the sky, focus on positivity, joy, creativity, love, love and truth. That's how I look at red as well. The brow here again are these like purple symbols again. So shroud yourself with wisdom, really lean into what you've learned, your lessons, what you know to be true. Again, moving in love and light, letting it guide you. Okay. With this particular image being white and all the others being more multicolored, I took notice of that as well. So, white purity, again, focusing on the highest light, positivity. It's been a little hard for me, especially coming into January. I don't know, January was like a WTF for me. And I think it was Mercury retrograde as well, but there was quite a few things that was, attempting to throw my energy off. So really focusing on maintaining that high energy, keeping your thoughts on all things above, all things pure, the truth, in love. Okay. You guys kind of see the nose is an upside down heart. Now, I don't know if that has any, negative symbolism or not, but, the heart is very special to me. I'm a lover girl. So usually when I write, when I take notes, anytime I have a pen in hand, I'm normally, kind of, what do they call it? I mean, drawing, but sketching. I'm normally sketching hearts all the time. That's the earthly energy. I really connect with hearts. So this again gave me comfort when I saw it, even though it's upside down. I'm not really sure what that may mean, but my intention that I'm putting on this is, again, just confirmation of focus on love. One of the cards that came out again and again, in the various decks that I pre-shuffled was love. So sometimes I want to get away from it, to be honest. I'm kind of going through, my own hermit moment, and, but it keeps coming up, whether it's love from the universe, love from your ancestors, that self-love, that divine love. Oh, yeah, too, the water, when I see the blue as well, and the splashes of it here and there. It's not a lot, but it's around the eyes, around the mouth. I think of the water spirits, blue specifically, Yemaya. I think of just mommy. Water is nurture, it's abundance, it's fertility. A lot of times when we get in the shower, when we take baths, when we, if you have the luxury and privilege, to live by ocean water, when we go to the water, when we, dip ourselves in water, when we cleanse ourselves, it really is a purification process. It helps clarify. I spend a lot of my meditation time in the shower. So, this is just, again, confirmation for me. So, again, I was reading the symbols in front of me as I was kind of sitting down, as well as the overall energy that I was picking up. I can't stop looking at the teeth, and I know with this being a skull, but when I think of teeth, I think of wisdom, and I'm not sure if that is the spiritual meaning of them. I'll look it up, but I'm pulling on wisdom. So, speaking from wisdom, making sure only wisdom is in your mouth. Speaking on those things, or not speaking. I see, and I'm getting that for me. Look, that could be for me. I'm learning a little bit to kind of keep some things to self, to protect some of your, thoughts and things of that nature. But wisdom, okay, I picked that up. So love, truth, wisdom, maybe spiritual bath time with the water spirits, connection to the water spirits. I'm heavily connected to spiritually, cosmically, to the African Orisha Oya. I refer to her as Mother of Nine, Mother. So if you are in need of, again, wisdom, love, nurturing, I'm kind of reading to seek those things out, whether or not you give them to yourself, as we should. That's, the highest frequency is self-love. But to take those in. And just as I kind of was pulled into this image, I'm being drawn to tell you to pay attention to signs and symbols around you. As I was pre-shuffling, I also heard birds outside. I heard a lot of singing birds. So I took time to go to the window and kind of just look out. And, Spirit is guiding me to tell you to pay attention to those things. I feel like Ancestor is really speaking to us, especially as we're kind of moving, from one season to the next. You guys know spring is coming up. So really pay attention to the symbols, especially if you're unsure of how to move. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and get started. Talked about 12 minutes on the symbol. But we'll work it into the read. We'll make it a part of the read. As I said earlier, I did pre-shuffle. I spent lots of time pre-shuffling, so I may take it through 2 or 3 shuffles on screen before cutting the deck. But, just in case you're wondering whether or not, the shuffle is short, I shuffle and pray, a lot off camera before coming on. So decks have been pre-shuffled and prayed over and cleansed. But we'll cut them and go into the read together, okay? So right off, kind of as I'm cutting the deck to shuffle one more time, I see the party goddess Yasigi and the ancestress Tituba. Live out loud, feeling safe. So it's safe to live out loud. It's safe to move into who you are. And because Yasigi is party girl energy, a party goddess, don't let me, minimize, but because this is party energy, this is pleasure energy, it may be safe to let your hair down, have fun, get out. I know, again, I told you guys I've been in my hermit energy for a while, for about a year. My own solitude, my own space, going through spiritual training, dark soul, dark night of the soul. Titi, I've been reading a lot about the Ethiopian goddess, the Oromo goddess, Atiti, and I hope I'm saying that correct. That's how I say it in my, prayers. Recently on February 3rd, I, just spent time honoring Divine Feminine, and in reading, and I think I did a African Goddess Rising spread that morning, and a TT really came out at me. So I spent time really diving into a little bit of history, and the history, some history of, a TT, the goddess of fertility in the forest. But really, Divine Mother, the theme of Divine Mother again and again comes out. So again, pay attention to those connections, those signs, those symbols. Someone is trying to get in touch with you. It could be a grandmother or mother figure, ancestral mother figure. But I've been getting really heavy downloads of mothering, someone in need of mothering, someone in need of nurturing, in need of being reassured that you matter, that you are baby girl or boy, but divine feminine energy especially, the need to be nurtured. So again, all right, let's go ahead and cut the deck and pull. We give thanks to Goddess of TT. I read that a TT was really, even though associated with the name the goddess, it was embodied in meetings where women of the community, the wives, the elders, would meet to, discuss community matters, to, operate as midwives and doulas, really exalt motherhood, I'll say the matriarchy, what the role of mother is in terms of feeding the family and, really securing that stability. And one thing that they would do at these meetings is sing and dance. So perhaps, I hope I'm not messing with my mic. Perhaps tap into singing, out loud, singing and dancing in terms of raising your vibration. All right. Y'all, I guess one thing you will learn also is, I talk, but let me go ahead and see what Spirit has to say. Spirit and Daddy. First one out. Gang, Sarah. Resistance. Ooh, Medusa. I have Medusa here. The Berber goddess of wisdom. Medusa came out a couple times in the pre-shuffle as well. I've been on my Medusa lately. With TT. TT is here in the building. Okay. Oh, can you guys see? I'm sorry. Let me show you. All right, we have resistance. Beautiful card. And hold on, let me lay these out first and we'll kind of talk them through. We also have Medusa. That's rage, resistance and rage. We have the goddess of fertility in the forest. We have a TT. We have Mama Jumbo, on which the saying mumbo jumbo, the misnomer, shall I say, mumbo jumbo derives, because this particular ancestor, I believe, also gave messages. All right, but the way that I read these 4 African goddess cards is soul, mind, body, and spirit, okay? So this is the overall energy. What is the overall energy for the soul, mind, body, and spirit? We also have a flip out card of Come Through Mother. Aset, known as Isis, the Divine Mother, wife of Osiris, mother of Horus, High Priestess energy, okay? All right, so the message for the soul, resistance. And this is just me recalling my memory from the actual book. But Gang Sarah, they said she flew in on a determined breeze. I'm getting air energy. To emancipate her family. So resistance. Being mindful of who you are. Who you are at your soul is your true identity. Okay, a lot of times we're out here and we're moving around in a 3D, and it's easy to be deceived by how others see us. It's easy to kind of push down who we really are because it may make other people uncomfortable or they may not understand. But this particular card is encouraging you to find you, dig deep into who you are. And a lot of us know, we know. It's the embracing of it. So soul is reminding you to not resist who you are. There's a purpose directly attached to you and where you are right now in the world. I don't know if you guys can see, but there are multiple hands behind Gang, Sarah, right? So she's kind of holding herself in an embrace, and then there's hands behind her. So this is showing the support from the ancestors. There's this huge tree, and I have my tree guide deck out as well, so the connection to source, connection to ancestors. We see the planets, cosmic connection. You're special. You are the chosen one for the job. Don't resist who you are. That's what Spirit is sitting at our soul. Okay, sitting at your soul today. I'll say, all right, this is a collective reading. Okay. And what I didn't take the time to say before I got started is, with this being a collective reading, please keep in mind to take only the messages that resonate with you, that, resonate with where you are. This can be past, present, or future. I really feel as though I'm connecting with present energy, but again, apply it as it fits. Do not try to make any message fit, okay? Feel free to reverse, if you hear me overusing pronoun she. But again, I am called and pulling from divine feminine energy. So again, take it however it resonates with you. Do not force anything to fit. And it is general, okay? So everything may not resonate with you, all right? One thing that does resonate with me and kind of what I channeled this morning is you're a part of something way bigger. And you guys know, look, if you are, to my fellow B fans, that's a song download I had this morning as well. I got up and I made my coffee and I was just singing this song, you're a part of something way bigger than you, bigger than me, bigger than what we could ever, envision or imagine it to be. And that may be my remix, but that came in heavy this morning. I actually wrote it down. So yeah, the word epiphany came to me this morning. So I looked that up. I dug a little bit deeper into that, but Epiphany and the song by Beyonce, we're a part of something way bigger. Spirit tapped me, with a message that you're part of a larger plan. One thing about the chosen ones, a lot of times, we're out here in the world, sometimes maybe feeling or made to think that we're insignificant. And that could be by design of, larger forces who may know exactly, what we're here to do. And, perhaps maybe, not perhaps, definitely working to get us off track. But it's up to us to stay true. Okay, so the soul is reminding us not to resist our true selves, not to resist who you are, not to resist to who you're connected to. There is a affirmation on my mirror that says, the God in me is everything, so I worry about nothing, right? So it's just kind of a reminder that you're connected to something way bigger, okay? And don't resist that. You're not a speck in the universe, okay? Like you are, you know, important and necessary for a higher and greater purpose, okay? Um, Soul, mind. So here, Medusa is holding the place, or rage is holding the place of mind. So there may be some injustices. There may be some feelings that we're having a hard time reconciling. There may be, I'm getting just anger. I'm getting anger and pain. And these are feelings, okay? I'm getting anger, pain, and hope. It's this light that's far off, you know, in the distance. But in this particular card is special to me. I used to pull it all the time when I first got this deck, you know, it's been probably a little bit over a year ago. But I used to pull this all the time. And exactly what I was going through was rage and anger. I was in a relationship where I was being mistreated, like really spiritually attacked, mistreated. And it was hard a lot of times to see past the rage, okay? I was at times justifying my behavior based on the rage. And I'm being guided to let you know, embrace the rage. Not so much in a destructive manner, you know, not embrace the rage and go out and slash 4 tires and, you know, bust windows. Embrace the rage in terms of transmuting it, you know, embrace the rage in terms of alchemizing it, you know, use it to fuel you. You know, one thing that really helped me to kind of move as swiftly as I did was this rage was like a wildfire, okay? It's like as soon as I found out about certain betrayals and just foolery, the rage just put a battery in my back. You know, I got ducks in a row. I worked up courage and strength, and I made the move. I left you know, a marriage. And the fuel was taking that rage and not so much sitting in it and stewing in it, even though I'm working through feelings of, you know, bitterness and resentment. I pray about it every day. But yeah, this card, especially in the mind placement, is reminding me that, or reminding me to let you know, the collective know, that don't be ashamed of those feelings. We got resistance and rage. Don't resist rage, or don't resist those feelings. Rage is beauty. You know, when I think about, and this is also mentioned in the book that comes with these cards, they pointed out how rage has fueled protests. It's fueled like major movements in history. You know, it was that fire, you know, so recognize the fire, become friends with the fire, find ways of using the fire, because now, honestly, instead of, because what I felt before was self-pity. You know, I was feeling really down on myself. So the rage, it almost gave me wings. So Medusa, beautiful goddess of wisdom. Medusa was angry because she had haters. Like, people really targeted a beautiful woman and targeted her because she was beautiful and intelligent and gifted. So men and women were jealous of Medusa. And where perhaps she should have been helped by elder women, she was cursed, you know, and that rage is what she's remembered by some, you know. But I remember her, like, I see, there was times I had to channel my inner Medusa. Like, don't play with me. You know, she's very, I want to say transformational, you know, on the journey. You know, you got to take the feelings, transmute them, become familiar with them so that you can use them, you know, so they don't overtake you. So that's the message I'm getting from Spirit. Don't resist who you are. Don't resist the power of your feelings. Don't shove them down. Don't suppress them. Play with, you know, dance with them in the fire. Honestly, rage has me right now to where I'm really trying not to cuss, y'all. So that's my pause. You know, that's why I'm pausing. And not to say that I'm above cussing. It's not to say cussing may not come out on this channel, because, you know, my ancestors are real spicy. You know, they're real well seasoned. So it's not to say that I'm above it. It's just from what I'm feeling right now. I don't really want to bring it in. But yeah, learn to transmute rage, right? You know, this is speaking of the inner alchemist. Oh, the inner alchemist. Don't resist that. All right, a TT, divine guided, divine goddess. This card is the You Matter card. Okay, you matter. You're worthy. You're complete. You're whole. And that again is underscoring, you know, the messages from Spirit about don't resist who you are. You're special. You're important. You matter. You may think you're scrappy. You know, you may think, uh-oh, y'all, I'm all off camera. You may think that you've done things maybe you're ashamed of. There's no way I can be divine with the way I've carried on. I've thought it too, but you are. We're going to dead that right here and now. You matter. You're whole, you're complete. You hold it within you. That's why I said take those feelings and use them. No pressure creates diamonds. You know, use it. Use it to shine. Ooh, and look at that. Look at that wordplay, how I worked into that. And the message for the placement of Spirit is shine. Shine. And that's a message I've been getting all week, even though today's only Tuesday. But all week since Sunday, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Just light over and over again. Again, I told you guys, pay attention to signs and symbols, because a sign, again, over and over again, either the word light, I would hear it. I would see it in, you know, whatever I may be reading. I had to replace the light in my kitchen, you know, just over and over again, light. So when I look at this card, when I think of this card, I've already assigned this card in my memory to a divine ancestor. So shine, you know, Mama Jumbo for me represents Queen Mother Toni Morrison. I am an English major, look, background, literature, professor, composition, English instructor. So a lot of my references will probably be to literature, to the, you know, divine sisterhood, you know, the want the oracles, the prophetess, that's what I call them. So when I think of Mamba, I want to keep adding this B. But when I think of Mama Jumbo, when I think of Mama Jumbo, I think of Queen Mother Toni Morrison. And because, look at the imagery, which I don't know how good you guys can see this. The imagery of the tree, the imagery of the lush green, leafy, it's knowledge, it's infinite wisdom, right? You have it in you. When I think of Medusa, she's the goddess of wisdom. So what you've been through have given you leaves. That's another way we can alchemize our pain. We take a tear, it's a tree on our, it's a leaf on our tree of knowledge. It's a lesson we walk away with. It's understanding that we walk away with, okay? I think of Queen Mother, Toni Morrison, and I think of how she writes in metaphors and descriptive, visual, visceral language, right? She is attempting to soul connect with the language. It's very intentional and on purpose. And your light, letting your light shine, it has to be with intention and purpose. So perhaps focusing on your gift, again, putting this with the goddess of fertility, a TT, worthiness, you matter, your purpose, your gift, and letting it shine. Not so much, and we get so wrapped up in what we do for a living or job or, wanting to apply it, our gift or purpose to a label like that, a career. Some of your gift or purpose may be attached to something you haven't uncovered yet or haven't nurtured yet. So that's that mother energy. Like you have something inside of you, a light inside of you that needs to be mothered. It needs to be nurtured. We need to be operating as spiritual midwives and doulas, and kind of working to bring that seed to fruition, okay? So I'm getting that. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. The Lamb. Worthy is the Lamb. You are. And of course, when we think of Lamb of God, I think of Jesus, of course. But, he's our shepherd. The Lord's my shepherd. We too are, children. We too are being, nurtured, protected, and guided. That same love that we received, if not from our own divine spirits, mothers, spiritual universe, however you connect. I've been lately loved on immensely, I say about Oya, I feel it immensely. So even though I'm not physically with my mother, and she's here, she's just, lives in a different state. When those moments when I really need that mothering energy, I call, I call it. A lot of times it calls me. I felt, Oya, Mother Oya before I knew what was tapping me. So pay attention, you guys. Again, signs, symbols, synchronicities, okay? I'm almost 40 minutes in, you guys, and I haven't even really got into the read. But the overall channel message, you're a part of something way bigger. You matter. Don't resist who you are. You come with an assignment. There is an assignment. And a lot of times when we have an assignment, there's people who came before us. There's an assignment that we're attached to. And we're being urged not to resist that. Some of you may feel the pull. You may feel the pull. I feel it. I've been feeling it for a while. It used to wake me up out of my sleep. I would get woke up out of my sleep. Go look at this or read this or listen to this. So pay attention to those nudges. Pay attention to those promptings, okay? All right. Before I go into the raw deck and the actual tarot, then I'm gonna do my best not to fly through, but I am conscious of time. I don't want to take too much. And I'm a tarot watcher as well. So a lot of times longer readings don't bother me, but I do know for the sake of, let's say, a car ride, because I used to listen to them on my ride into work. But wisdom, power, transformation. Look, wisdom, you guys, wisdom, over and over again. Pay attention to the messages. Pay attention to what you know. You know more than you think. You have it in you. A lot of us, which I did this too, a lot of us look outside of us. With me, I'm a Libra sun, Aquarius moon. So a lot of times I'm in my head a lot. And I want things to look a certain way, you know, be perfect before I move. Like Spirit is saying, no. As you are prompted, as you're tapped, as you're guided, move. Before it makes sense, move. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. All right, you guys, I'm doing my cut. The white stag, shape-shifting, support of the world. You are getting support. You are getting support from your guides. You are getting support from your divine ancestors, angels, tree spirits. They are emboldening you. They're protecting you, and they are emboldening you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for your message. Additional confirmation can you pull from our true God, Spirit? Right, we have the Morgan. Power, courage, and strength. Oh, sorry, guys. These are beautiful cards. They are, again, really tapped into Celtic lore, Celtic spirituality, the tree spirits, divine tree spirits. That's how I really connect with it. The green fairy. I love the green fairy. All right. So the Morgan, 24, 23. 22 or 222, you guys may be seeing 222, 233. Let's see. 555. 555. All right. So again, as you're paying attention to the signs and symbols that are around you, the hair. Very special. I'm talking to somebody very special. Very special. Well, we're all very special. But this is designed to remind somebody that you're very special. That downplaying yourself, that's dead. That's what I'm getting. Carrot wind. Transformation. You're transforming. You're transforming. I love it. I feel it. I feel it. The bottom of the deck, master of the hunt. Yeah, this is fire energy. I feel fire. Speed, masculinity, flow. So I talked about how divine feminine was in the building, but divine feminine is, she's putting a battery in your back. She's telling you to tap into the fire. Tap into that masculine energy. We assertive. You are asserting yourself that you are exactly who you think you are. Okay? You matter. And this opening card out, the soul card, was don't resist the force that you are. Don't resist your power. So you're special. And I see it in the cards here. So the first card out was the Morgan. Again, very powerful goddess. The Morgan is also associated with death, so very appropriate here for the symbol, which I connect to, you know, the goddess of death, Oya, but I know it's spiritual meaning. In Mexican culture, Santa Muerte. Also, again, the beauty of death, the journey. And the Morrigan represents that as well. The cycles of life. So power, courage, strength. This speaks to once you've had enough, tapping into that power again, this rage, those feelings, transmute them. I'm getting Phoenix rising, from the ashes. That's fire. I'm getting fire. Power, courage, strength. Strength in tarot is Leo. Again, fire energy, courage. You are being nudged to step into your power. Have courage. Be bold. Pull on the strength that's within you. Don't resist the force that's you. Okay? And you guys know what I didn't speak about, but again, pre-shuffling my meditations, my messages I got this morning. This connects with my early meditation. Okay, so when I get up in the morning, the whole ritual of making my coffee, really interacting with the ingredients, through this whole process, I'm praying. Through the whole process, I'm thanking Spirit for guiding me. Through the whole process, I am really calling in Spirit, to help me start my day. What do I need to focus on? And this morning, I threw my bay leaf. So, that's a divination practice, an ancient divination practice that I read about, the ancient Sybil priesthood. They would, if you guys are familiar with the saying, whichever way the wind blows, well, that particular saying comes from, the practice of the Sybil priests, where they would use the wind, the elements, of course, the leaves of the laurel tree, the laurel leaf, which is the bay leaf, and they would either write messages on it or based on the placement of the leaf, they would read messages from the divine. So because bay leaves are such a magical manifestation tool, I use them often, not just in recipes, but again, to help me manifest and for protection and to call in spirit. So before I touch cards, I do my, my laurel leaf, my bay leaf readings. So I threw my leaves this morning, and the way I read them is the message, whichever leaves I flipped over to a message. So I only read what's flipped over, and I read them in the order that they fall. So this morning, the leaves, let me tell you what they said, you guys. The first leaf said, love is on the way, divine timing. So that's why I spoke about early on love, but I'm feeling love of self, okay? So I let, spirit guide the reading. I know sometimes, we may want to talk about love life, what's coming up in the future, but really I'm guided by spirit. So whatever the messages that fall, whichever way the wind blows, right? I'm using that saying. So this morning I was led to love is on the way, divine timing. So that's important. So this is the time. This is divine time for you to really tap into your power, your courage, and your strength. I feel like you guys are really getting the messages, and you've been prompted to do this anyway. So this is confirmation. Also have the message, be bold. Well, actually, it's be not afraid, be bold, okay? And the symbolism of Pambashira, the bold and brazen spirit of the goddess. Pambashira, the goddess of sexuality and freedom, owning yourself. So that be not afraid and be bold, courage. I feel that really heavy here in the message. So we're getting confirmation, you guys. Again, be you. Don't resist yourself. You matter. You're complete. You're whole. Spirit has infused you with a divine gift, and it is up to you to let it shine. You're supported along the way, okay? The third leaf read, passionate endeavors abound. So I have a feeling that this gift, this purpose that you are being nudged to pay attention to, this light that you perhaps may have been dimming, that you perhaps may have been kind of stuffing down. I've been doing it too. I've been doing it too. This is my first tarot video, and I've been nudged to get up and make a video for, I want to say, about the past 5 months, low key. So the messages are going to keep coming until you answer them, okay? So pay attention to what messages you've been getting again and again and again, okay? It's attached to a higher purpose. And there's a reason why you may be ignoring it. But I'm letting you know it is directly attached to your purpose, your divine purpose. You matter. There's something that you have to do. So the Morgan card, the tree spirit is guiding us to go get it. You, through your power, through transmuting, your feelings, but you have everything within you to have the desired outcome. Whatever it is that you desire, it desires you as well, okay? Have the power and the strength to go get it. But a lot of us have to have our enough. I have kind of like a note written here at the bottom where I have enough. So some of you are in your Morgan spirit. You had to let some things RIP. You had enough. Those feelings, let those feelings and let that rage, instead of going out and beating up on yourself or going out and taking it out on others or internalizing it, use it. Transmute it into strength. Transmute it into power. That fire, okay? Go get it is what I have. The green fairy is my girl. But another another message I got, you guys, that is coming in so fast. So forgive me for kind of bouncing around a little bit. I attempted to try to outline and write some things down, but the laurel leaf, the bay leaf, this is resonating so much because this morning with the bay leaf, I threw out, complete the task, do not procrastinate, push through. And this came right after passionate endeavors abound. Tap into your passion. Tap into your passion. And if you've already, because I have a feeling we've already been tapped in, we just may be ignoring it. So it says, complete the task, do not procrastinate, push through. The green fairy talks about freedom. Who says you cannot? Who says you can't? That's first. Passionate endeavors abound. Who says you can't do what your heart desires? Who says that you can't chase or follow your passion? Who? Who said that? Because the green fairy says, not today. Spirit is saying not today. It says you are here to have fun, be free, and enjoy life. I say this all the time. This is one of my affirmations. The scripture, God came so that we could have life and have it more abundantly. Stand on that. Like, chant that to yourself. If you are, a believer, whatever you believe in, you're here for a purpose. And it is not for misery. It is not to be, downtrodden and poverty, poor in spirit. Because I'm going to say poor in spirit. Our physical and actual being, even if we may feel that we're, poor in finances or that we may be living in poverty, that's definitely not who you are. Like who you are as a person, like this light that you have, it's heavily abundant. That's wealth spirit. It's just up to us to bring it to fruition. That's that fire. It's in you. So we have to bring it out. Green Fairy says, that's what you're here for. Spirit says, let your light shine. That's really what we're here for. Like the biggest fraud and cap is that we're here to work or to be, a part of the rat race on some never-ending hamster wheel. And some people just have it in their head that unless they see you physically grinding, then you're doing nothing. There's spiritual work to be done. Taking care of you is important work. Okay, so Green Fairy says, you are here to have fun, to be free and enjoy life. So I told you guys, I've been getting heavy self-love energy. You got to take care of you because you are a part of something way bigger. Okay, so passionate endeavors abound. Tap into your passions. Spirit is guiding you to complete the task. Do not procrastinate. Oh, I'm almost at an hour. Let me hurry up, you guys. Push through. And then the next card here is the hare. And the hare, or rabbit energy, but the hare. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but the hare here, you see how they're staring up at the moon? Like, do you see how they're, almost entranced, but guided by the moon? This is heavy imagery because I don't know if you guys are connected cosmically to, I say Mawu, but to source, sun and moon, right? We talk, a lot of people, talk about Ra, but, or Lisa, the twins, Mawu, Lisa, but moon energy is divine feminine energy. Okay, it's the divine feminine. It is the secrets, the mysteries, intuition, our subconscious. So the shift is taking place. It's already taking place subconsciously. Like you, and I stated this, I'm like, some of you feel it already. It's the feelings. You may not know what to do with those feelings yet. You're being led to alchemize them, but you are shape-shifting. Okay, you're going through a transformation. I get Oya energy here as well. The hair is connected to the underworld as above, so below. So you may be getting messages or downloads from spirit, from ancestors, ancient ancestors. Because moon worship is, ancient, connected to ancient religion. Okay, so otherworld, I have that here. I have, I hope you guys cannot see me. I hope I'm not getting in the camera. But, and I only need to say that because, I'm not camera ready today, but here it talks about, and the 28 is 10, all new beginnings. You are being guided to shift, pivot. It's time to pivot. Whatever path you may have been on, whatever may have been taking your time and attention, you're being guided to focus in on the light. It could be the moon, it could be the sun. I sun gaze, I do as much as I can to pull from the energy of the light, okay? So you're being encouraged to tap into that. You are shifting. You're being guided to shift. It says grounding roots. So perhaps any grounding energy, grounding, walking outside barefoot, connecting with nature. Anything you can do to ground yourself in the knowledge that, baby, it's time. Get grounded in that. You are going through a transformation. It's time. As above, so below. This is divine. This is as it's willed. You probably, like many of us, have been operating outside of our purpose. And this is here to get you back on track. You can pivot and shape shift, change direction at any time. That's the beauty of life. You're free. Green Fairy, hey. You are here to have fun, be free. This journey should not be arduous, even though we know at times it will be. But we take that, that razzle-dazzle, that sparkle along the way. You're being guided to lean into that. Have fun. Green Fairy is about being bad, taking risks. So maybe maybe there's something you've always wanted to do. Ooh, maybe that's attached to your purpose. Maybe it's risque. Maybe, okay, don't let me read too much, y'all. Don't let me read too much, but I'm being led to let you know that what you may view as reckless, what you may view as reckless, what you may view as mischief, may be exactly what you need right now. Okay, so I'm gonna let that hit where it hits. And we have Caradwin. And Caradwin is kind of coming in too while I'm also closing off what I pulled from the bay leaves. So we had already love is on the way, be not afraid, be bold, passionate endeavors abound, complete the task, do not procrastinate, push through. And lastly, the leaf read, use your power to empower others. So your divine purpose, your light, your gift, it may be for you to shine it for others to see. You're being urged to get out here, have faith, be bold, take risks. You're being encouraged to do that because somebody needs you. You know, you're needed, or what you have, your gift or your power is needed to empower others. Caradwin, moon goddess, big Caradwin energy. The 16 here comes to 7, wisdom. Okay, and I love this card. It's comforted me a lot too. As again, I told you guys, I'm in hermit mode. I've been in hermit mode for we're going over a year. But in gathering that knowledge, in gathering the wisdom, I channel or I tap into my inner Caradwin. And Caradwin is all about pulling on your power of calling in magic, calling in your guides, calling in the divine, calling in, using whatever tools you have at hand. Okay, so this is this. You know, when I think of Caradwin, I really channel her when I create my spiritual baths, when I am using my mortar and pestle. You know, the whole process of breaking the herbs open or stirring, you know, the salt and herbs in the bath as activating. This is me calling in the power, the deities of these particular elements, and using them to help me heal, to help me call forth wisdom, knowledge. So, I don't know. There may be other shaman, other healers, maybe herbalist, prophetess. I'm picking up on. You matter. You're being guided to focus on self-love. Even tap into the dark, using it to transform. We talked about Medusa and that rage. Using it to transform and using the wisdom and knowledge to help others. That's what I'm getting. Transformation, knowledge, magic, moon goddess, adaptability, change, transform. Using the power of your knowledge, your magic. The magic is the light. Whatever that light is, what do you do? Some of you may be writers. Some of you may be poets. Some of you may be, I just got chef. I just got artist, photographer, creator. You could be content creators. Fire. Been getting heavy fire, heavy creative, heavy manifestation energy. Some of you are manifestors. Diviners. Moon goddesses. Using what you know to help others. Okay. All right, Spirit. Okay, this read, even though I'm going to close it out in a minute. This read to me seems to be about you. You. All about you. You and the power that you have. You are worthy. You are complete. You are whole. That's what I'm getting. A TT. Shout out. That just came from that card. Lord. All right, we're going to use my raw deck really quickly to get additional messages, Spirit. Oh, Lord. I think I got to let you guys know. This particular deck is very colorful. Not just aesthetically, but also the language. So where I stated earlier, I'm doing my best not to cuss. I'm feeling real, what's the word? Like I'm feeling real, like, you know, angelic. It's like almost like I want to keep it clean, but we're going to see what the cards say, okay? I just saw devoted and true come out. I should have picked it up. I don't know why I didn't. But let me move these to the side really quickly. Let me make a little bit more space. Power, courage, strength, mischief, freedom, reckless. You're here to have fun. I want you guys to not forget that. You are not of this world. That hair energy, you're special. You are being called to transform, to shapeshift. There's something that you are being called to do. And then that character and energy is, it's time. It's time to transform. You have everything you need. You have everything you need. You are complete. It's just time to tap into it. Be bold and be brave. Okay? I keep shuffling. I've already shuffled, and I did my cut. All right, Spirit, what are the messages? What clarification can we have to resistance, rage, worthiness, shine? Don't resist rage. You are worthy. It's time to shine. All right, what additional messages? Oh, snaps. Look at here. We have the Alchemist. Uh-oh, can you guys see this? We have the Alchemist. Come through, Medusa, goddess of wisdom. Taking the pain, taking what you've been through, alchemizing it, using it to level up, okay? Ooh. We have past life love. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm feeling ancient vibes. I am. You, but let's see what this past life love is. Let me. Powerful like two Cleopatras. I was just thinking about this with the hair card. The hair is powerful. And then like two Cleopatras, I thought of the moon and the sun. So I thought immediately of Marvel Lisa, but we're going to see how Spirit is laying it out here. Powerful like two Cleopatras. That's that ancient energy. Again, I'm getting it again. The Alchemist, Midas touch, past life love, powerful like two Cleopatras. We have Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy is desire. It's water energy. Okay. You got Sugar Mama. Listen, I'm feeling like it's about to get syrupy. I'm feeling it. We got Sugar Mama, and if you guys can see at the bottom, Cougar energy. And this is going right up under Medusa, which, you know, it's important to keep in mind. You know, Medusa, after being tried so many times, yes, she pulled out the snakes. And whoever looks at me and thinks about it, you know, they're going to get it, right? That was Medusa over time. But Medusa was a beautiful goddess who was intelligent. She was, I believe, an oracle, especially from, based on where she was from. But she was well learned. She was well studied. She was special. She carried an aura about her that made her a target. And again, I said, people were just jealous of her. But she was known to be beautiful. So I'm getting Sugar Mama Cougar energy here. It fell right under Medusa. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and claim that. Spread my legs across the continents. Bust it wide. I told you the cards get a little bit colorful. But this was a channeled message from a Jill Scott song. You were running across my mind, okay? And that's right here next to, I don't know, can you guys see this okay? I hope so. But that's right here next to past life love. So we're thinking about somebody. We're thinking about somebody from the past. Okay? Could be the Scorpio, but let's keep going. The card also here is Oak Tree. Thank you, Spirit. Come through, tree spirits. Oak Tree is all about stability, protection, standing strong. You know, it is the foundation. So when I think about Oak Tree, especially in relation to the tree spirits, it's normally the threshold between the, as you kind of move into the spirit world, okay? So Oak Tree, we have next month. Currently, this is February, so next month we could be looking at March. All right. Hurry up. I'm going to try to, and not to rush spirit at all. I am being led by spirit, but I am also, again, you guys, mindful of the time. All right, let me keep going. What additional messages, spirit? Usually I pull 16. But let's see, huh? You got somebody is obsessed. Yeah, there's an energy that's trying to come in. I see that. I see it. We started with the alchemist. Remember I said this, what I'm getting heavy is this reading is about you. I said that. It started off, the whole first card, Gang Sarah, is don't resist you. So this, oh snap. This started off about you, honey. But we got somebody coming in. I see them. Somebody is obsessed. I'm hoping this is positive energy. It says, how can I explain myself? So they don't know it either. They cannot get you off their mind. Ooh-wee. Don't get it twisted. Divine feminine energy is sexual energy as well. So I see it. I'm pulling it. How can I explain myself? Somebody's obsessed. We have, she's a tramp or he's a tramp. Again, put it where it applies. Ooh, so is this person coming in? Is this person a tramp? We'll see. Time to let go. Okay, we have that here. And am I going to pull? Yeah. All right, I'm going to pull my 16. Okay. Tsunami Mommy. I actually got that message from watching another tarot reader. And I cannot think now who I pulled this from. But I want to shout out all of the YouTube tarot readers. They are divinely beautiful. Okay, some of them, I'm more of the higher white light, so I tend to gravitate towards those who are the mystic teachers, who, divine wisdom. I'm not always looking at, love or cross-watching. Or, mainly I'm watching myself, various placements in my chart, and also, just overall wisdom, spiritual wisdom. That's really, where I am on my journey and what I'm seeking out now. With that being said, I still, get a little bit nosy about, those cups, that love, if there's anybody perhaps whose mind I may be on, things like that. So I do like how I see it here. It's attempting to, that energy is attempting to show up in this read. I'm going to go ahead and welcome them in. Let's see what they have to say. So Tsunami Mommy is all about, I'm pulling mommy energy, you know, mommy water energy, so divine mother energy, but also double entendre, you know, meaning of that is somebody with that WAP, okay? Tsunami mommy gets real hectic. You know, they better hold on real tight, okay? Might lose them. Okay, so we have Tsunami Mommy. We have Aquarius. This is air energy. But I also think of the star when I think of Aquarius. Tsunami Mommy. You are the star. Okay, let me keep going. I have F what they think. Okay. Heavy air energy. Heavy air energy. Water and air. I have Scorpio, and that Tsunami Mommy gives me water. But F what they think. How can I explain myself? Somebody is obsessed. Spread my legs across the continents. This is, again, pulling from that Jill Scott song you just ran across my mind. So it's thinking. You're on someone's mind. And here, Juniper Tree. It's the last card out. Great journey. Be true to yourself. Never compromise. Good. So the last message we pull out is bringing it back home. Back to you. Okay. Back to your journey. So let's look at it. I'm at 1:15. All right. Let's look at it really quickly. First card here. The Alchemist. You are the Alchemist. And I had been feeling it. But what I'm getting confirmed in the raw deck is you've been feeling it too. You know. You definitely know. You know. So at first I was kind of leaning more towards this is time, you know, for you to dive into who you may be. But no, this is telling me you know. Okay. What may be happening is you may feel stuck. You may not maybe know how to proceed or how to progress or move forward. You may feel perhaps inadequate. You may feel that you don't have the tools in and with of your, you know, in and of within yourself, but you do. You do. You are the alchemist. It says here, Midas touch. Everything you touch will turn to gold because your plans and your thoughts right now, they are divinely guided. So your plans and your thoughts are from the divine. So not only is the downloads coming from the divine, not only are they uniquely tailored to you, but divine is giving you everything you need in order to fulfill this. I'm getting Caradwin energy, transformation, knowledge, magic. You're the magic. It's once you activate that fire. Oh my goodness, your earth. Earth and fire is almost like, where's my incense? That's incense energy. It's air. Sorry, you guys. The messages, I'm telling you, it'll sound like I'm all over the place at times. It really will, but they come in. Almost like a little monkey swinging from branch to branch. So I'll grab one and immediately I'm grabbing another. So bear with me. But yeah, okay, so I just got your earth. The alchemy is you with the fire. That's what's going to make this happen. That's the power. That's the transformation. That's the knowledge. Using what you have, transmuting it. Okay. All right. So the alchemist. That's who you are. Past life love. Powerful like two Cleopatras. Past life love. The heart. Remember I told you guys about my affinity for the heart. Your light that you're letting shine. It could be love. Love. past life love. This little light of mine. So it was deposited in you. It's in you already. It's the gift you bring to the world. Powerful like 2 Cleopatras. I'm getting P. There may be someone whose name starts with a P. I'm getting R. I'm getting S. PRS. I'm getting T. So those initials may be significant. I just kind of zeroed in on those letters. But you are the alchemist. Everything you touch will turn to gold, especially as long as you're moving divinely guided. Okay? There's also a past life love that's guiding you as well, or who's in your energy. Okay? You may or may not have met this person, but I want to say you have, because I'm getting the message here that somebody is obsessed. Somebody here is obsessed. Okay, they cannot get you off their mind. You are sugar mama, so they consider you either to be sweet, abundant, worthy. Okay. I'm getting at you guys. It's pulling me. I mean, this is where I'm being pulled. Aquarius. I told you guys with the Aquarius, I'm getting star energy. Oh, yes. I wonder if I could pull some tarot. I'm getting star energy. This person sees you as the star. They see you as the alchemist, too. They see you as spiritual. They see you as spiritual. So at first I said you may or may not know them. You may not have shared, or you may be openly spiritual. They may know this. You may have your own platform, and they may watch you on your platform. But there's someone who thinks of you. They're obsessed. I have water energy, so deep emotions, deep feelings. Uh-oh. Snap, what did I just do? All right. Powerful like 2 Cleopatras. Because I have the number 2, you guys know 2 is about partnership, collaboration, divine union. All right. Getting love. So you two, this couple. You two together. Powerful like 2 Cleopatras. How can I explain myself? And then we have F, what they think. This could be a forbidden love. I don't know if I'm feeling that very strongly. But we know when I think of Cleopatra, a lot of people hated that Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, that they loved her the way they did. They hated it. So this person may be, there may be haters. There may be haters. Look, aren't there always haters? But I'm feeling that past life love coming through. Powerful like 2 Cleopatras. This person may be a Scorpio, or this just could be Scorpio energy, the water energy, the heavy desire energy. Scorpios, you guys know, intense. You're fiercely loyal. But as long as they have high vibrational, then this is, you know, they're all about desire as well. I get fire here, like fire and desire. Okay. This person sees you as sugar mama, so they see you as sweet, or that sugar look. They like that sugar, those smooches, that kiss, those kisses, spread my legs across the continent. So we know they like that tsunami mommy. The connection is strong, it's stable, and it is protected. Juniper tree, that tree energy, that's protection. So it's a great journey. You guys, past life. Oh, you've been journeying. Past life. This person, you may be journeying into each other. You may have to let go of something in order to make it happen. And didn't I say earlier, I said, some of you guys are going to just have to make the leap. It may not make sense, but you have to just do what you're being guided to do. Regardless, I said this. How can I explain myself? Is here. Time to let go. Fuck what they think. Be true to yourself. Never compromise. That is here on the board. Ooh, wee, honey. There is a bond that is coming together. And you have to get up to the task of being you and doing what it is that you have to do, because this is what's needed for this union. Ooh. And earlier I said how in a pre-shuffle, love came out. Over and over again, Oshun, fearless love. This is driven by love. Yay, as always. I tell you guys, it drives my son crazy. He's like, Ma, you can't be this soft. You can't come out here this soft. But no, I'm love a girl all day. And I think love and truth should guide everything. Everything. I really do. And I know if not that, you know, romance love, then familial love, love of self, love of all things divine, whatever it is. But love and truth being that guiding force. That how can I explain myself? Yeah, because some people are going to think it's crazy. Some people are going to think it's crazy. And we have F what they think. Aquarius energy is healing. Past life love. There's something that's going to be healed. And it may make people mad. Or, yeah, that's what I have. All right, okay. Sorry, you guys. I studied the cards, so I may linger a little too long, but that's my style. Ooh, on the King of Wands. Didn't I tell you he's here? He's here. I said somebody's trying to come through. King of Wands, this is fire energy. So fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, you could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or again, that's that come through strong, brave, courageous, be bold. That's that energy. Three of Swords. This is broken heart. Okay, I'm feeling a separation. You know that there's been a journey that's taken place. Somebody who's been standing strong. So this has been a long overdue. Yes, Temperance, yes. This connection has been long overdue. There were lots of things at work against it. Spirit had to step in. A lot of people call the angel in Temperance Archangel Michael, the great warrior. Archangel Michael protects us, and he comes when called. Let me tell you, the protection is fatherly in that he almost gonna whack you for trying it with his child. Don't do it. A lot of times with Archangel Michael, I pick up Jesus. So this is being guided. It has taken time. Oak tree. It's gone through life after life. We've journeyed across continents. It says great journey. Be true to yourself. Never compromise. It's been a great journey, but this love is coming together. It may not make sense, and it doesn't have to, but there will be no compromise. Somebody is obsessed. All right, let's see what comes out. 130. I'll pull a couple and then. Come on. Spirit. What additional messages can I pull? The past life love. Who is this past life? Who is this past life love? Thank you, Spirit. All right, help me to focus, Spirit. Ten of Swords. When I think of Ten of Swords, I think of, there's a particular deck where there's the Ten of Swords and it says everything is fine. I think that's the Modern Witch deck. Yeah, this is everything is fine. With this falling under Resistance and this falling under the Alchemist, there's been betrayal. There has been hurt and pain. I said that with the Medusa card. Some of you out there have gone through. I mean, you have experienced soul-shattering betrayal. Okay? But I keep seeing everything is fine. Everything is fine. Okay? And everything is fine because what doesn't kill you is only making you stronger. That's that fire. That's the Alchemist. Okay? But as I'm reading it here with the energy of this past love, I feel like this connection has gone through. It's gone through some battles. Okay. This may be the part of the journey where it's time. Look, it's time. Time to let go. Where it's time for it all to come together. And that everything is fine. That keeps kind of popping up in my head. It's kind of giving me confirmation for this. You guys are powerful, whoever this person is. I caught a glimpse of the King of Wands. This person is powerful just like you are. This person is strong and protected just like you are. This person desires you just like you do. If they're, now, this is again, take it as it resonates. Some of you may feel like, I don't desire anybody at this time. Maybe dig deeper, but if it doesn't resonate, you know, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay, for those of you who it resonates with, this person desires you as well. You are tsunami mommy, honey. They are obsessed. All right, come on. Ooh, yep, here it is right here. Queen of Cups. Sugar mama. Queen of Cups is under a TT. So that is mother, divine mother. Okay? She is in tune with her spiritual capabilities. She leads with love and truth. She, again, that's Tsunami Mommy. The Queen of Cups is Tsunami Mommy. She gives good love. I mean good love. So this person views you as giving good love. And it's right here by obsessed. Okay, but we know that don't be all. All right, what else, Spirit? Who's obsessed? Who's obsessed? Let's see. You have the Strength card. Let me show you guys. This is Leo energy. This person may be a Leo. I have Leo somewhere in their chart. Leo is I believe Leo is out here. Somebody's calling you in. There's a strong bond. How can I explain myself? Yes, I'm thinking manifestation. Somebody's manifesting you in. They're a powerful manifester. I'm getting Aquarius. This person's a star. Two of Pentacles. I'm feeling like it. But they may have a choice. They may be juggling or maybe in between a relationship now. They perhaps may be tied up with responsibility, and that's what's driving their decision, or what should I say, decision, or their struggle, them kind of making a, where it says, how can I explain myself? Maybe something else makes more sense logically, but they are guided towards something else. So, and then look here on this card, you guys. The water in the back, the pull of the tide. They're being pulled towards you. That's what I'm going to say. That's that obsession. Looky here. 4 of Pentacles. And that goes right here by powerful, like 2 Cleopatras and Scorpio. Also by past love, oak tree, and next month. This person is holding on to you. They holding on to you for dear life. So I don't know. Scorpio. I don't know if they're. I'm getting a feeling that they may be going through something. I don't know if they're down and out. If not feeling weak and maybe weak in spirit, I don't know. But if this is resonating with you and you can think of, exactly who I'm speaking about, let's say that, then I'll say a prayer for your person. I'm feeling like, they need the strength, powerful, like 2 Cleopatras. But they're coming to an awareness. I'm going to say they know. I won't even say coming to an awareness. We have the strength card out here. Oh, honey, they know. They're standing on that. They know. Okay. So they draw a card. Let me keep going. Yes, look, 10 of Pentacles. It's your legacy. It's divine inheritance. This whole powerful, like 2 Cleopatras. Remember I talked about ancient, past life. This is what you are supposed to have. Okay? This is why this heavy energy for you to get on track. Heavy energy for you to tap into your light. Because it's time. This says time to let go. I'm going to get clarification on this in just a minute. But the word time, and also how it talks here about journey, where you are on your journey right now. This time and space. Yeah, it's time to get things aligned. That 222, I talked about that early on. Powerful, like 2 Cleopatras. Yes, we have the 2 of Pentacles. They saying justice at the bottom of the deck. It's time to balance. This is balancing out. This is divine balance. This person is holding on to you. They desire you. This is giving me obsessed. This is giving me possessive. But it's giving me possessive in a healthy. I'm not getting a-hole possessive. I'm getting oak tree possessive. Stable. They holding on to you as the truth, as the foundation. Okay. 10 of Pentacles come through right here under Queen of Cups. They see you as divine. You're her. Okay. You are her. The bag, the Quan. And the pull is strong. I got 3 here. I'm going to take 2 though. Okay, we got the 3 of Wands. This is the action card. They've made the plans. They thought about it. They've obsessed over it. See how he has his hand on that wand? Now he's on go. He could be waiting to hear from you. Could be waiting for a sign or signal. I talked about you guys paying attention to signs and symbols. This person could be waiting on it. This card falls right by next month and time to let go. So again, with the 2 of Pentacles, this person could have been in a connection, That perhaps is a complication as to how can I explain myself or F what they think, right? But they have their eyes fixed on you. They're obsessed. You're a sugar mama. They desire you. They see you as home, very possessive, and they are going to make the move towards you. Also look at the Three of Wands as manifestation. Right here under strength, this person is manifesting. They're manifesting this connect. They're manifesting, shall I say, do I want to call it a reunion? I really have a reunion card out here, but they're manifesting you back in. Tsunami mom, waters, the air. Yeah, they're thinking about you. That's the manifestation. The Tower. Didn't I say they know? It maybe hit them like a ton of bricks. Oh, but they know. And soon everybody else is going to know. This card, the Tower card, is coming out at fuck what they think. Sorry for cussing. And I don't know what kind of strike that's going to get me on YouTube, but that's the card. That's his energy. He's big F what they think energy. Now, this is where he's at. This is why he's standing like this. This is why he's ready. Fire energy, wands. This is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Right here under the strength card. Now, there's a card out here that I keep looking at. Oh, look, you guys. And here he's back. He coming back like, yep, that's me. I did. Okay. And I'm getting that energy too. I'm getting that energy from him. He's kind of tickling me. I'm getting this energy from him. So you guys know your person. Oh, and I was trying not to make this a love read. But love, I'm telling you, it's in the air. It's February. I love it. But King of Wands, Page of Cups. Look at how he's looking. All he thinks about and sees is sugar mama. I need her, gotta have her. He got the torch lit. He looking for you in the daylight with a flashlight. Okay, do you see that? He's having daydreams and he's imagining life with you. He may not know how to bring this into fruition yet. Right now, it's the fairy tale, okay? But he has it. He's manifesting it. And he wants to give you what you deserve. Remember we talked about a TT earlier? I said it was about you. Oh, it's about you. It's all about you with this King of Wands. Look, the Hermit. So he's been thinking. He's been digging deep. This is spiritual awakening. This is like a person going through the dark night of the soul. Oh, baby. The light. You know, things are being made clear. You gotta see that. And look at this. Then I say he looked at you like as stability, as foundation, as home. This is happy home. This is accomplishment, achievement. So let's say a person is going through the dark night of the soul. You know, they made it. This is making it. The culmination of getting your heart's desire. Okay? A lot of people call this a twin flame card. Commitment, union, marriage. Oh my goodness. Look what's out. Look what's next. The Empress. This is Libra energy. Sorry, you guys. I'm not trying to put my hand all on the card. The Queen. The Empress is all four queens. We have the Queen of Cups out here because the energy he's in, you know, you love a girl. So I am. Look, I'm claiming that part for me. But for my lover girls out there who can look at the heart. Yes. I'm feeling Ursula. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling heavy goddess energy. She's pregnant. I'm feeling that protective mother energy, nurturing, like fierce. Like I'm feeling family. I am feeling family. I'm feeling family. And the King of Wands, he is a visionary. He's stable. He's lots of things. He's passionate and loving. Yeah. And that's all he want to give you. He want to give you wands. He want to give you cups. He want to give you all of that. He want to give you a happy home. And he's arrived at this. This is the Tower. This is the Tower. This is the This is the journey. This is what it's all been about. This is what the journey has all been about. So this is the overall energy. Ooh, look at what's here. It's King of Cups. Look at him. You guys. And I'm told you, remember I told you fire energy early on. I told you I'm feeling assertiveness. He is assertive. He's coming out in this reading like kicking the door, waving the fofo. He's you're gonna see him. You're gonna see him. He gonna make sure you see him. I like it. Okay. I'm an hour and 45, which is insane. So I'm going to close out really quickly with a few of the Cosmic Insight cards. I know you guys may be like, we didn't really, but no, we did quite a few spreads. All right, let me go ahead and get ready to close this out. I did pre-shuffle this as well, so you guys know I'm just going to take it through a couple and then before I cut, but give it time and communicate. Give it time. Because he know. It's up to you to wow, you're giving it time. You go about the business of you. Pray for your person, definitely. But you go about the business of you. In order for you guys to get this 10 of Cups, and in order for you to be powerful like 2 Cleopatras, you know, you, and I'll say we, because me too, we got to get our weight up. Okay? We got to get our spiritual weight up. Okay? We got to stop resisting the force that we are. Stop the procrastinating. Stop kind of talking ourselves out of great, inspired, or passionate ideas. You know, Spirit is guiding us that, you know, green fairy energy. It may sound risky. It may sound reckless. It may sound something that's even impossible. But yeah, no, we hopping on that. We ride that wave. Okay? That's the energy 2024. Those feelings, you may be scared. You may be angry. You may not even feel like doing it. It's saying embrace it, transmute it, use it as fuel. You know, get her done. And this is me too, prophesying to myself. This is images, information I need from me as well, okay? You know, so as part of the collective, you're being reminded that you do matter. You matter a lot, not only to Spirit. And I'm getting heavy, God's favorite vibes. Atiti, the goddess, came out. Baby, she handled you. This is mother and fertility energy. Like you are on the precipice of birthing something. We got to get that thing out. Okay, you matter. Your dreams matter. What you want to do matter. All right, so that's all about nurturing those dreams, calling in those mothering spirits, the water spirits. And again, don't forget you're being reminded to shine. Let your light shine. Sending love and light to the Queen Mother, Toni Morrison. The Oracle. I believe that writers, especially specific writers about love, community, spirituality, those particular writers were, you know, the Black Doves. Connected to the ancient Black Dove priesthood. I really do. The words are divine and holy is how I read them. So pay attention to what you see. Maybe you read something on a billboard, on a license plate, or in your reading, but pay attention to the messages, okay? Be strong. Major Arcana is the Tower and Strength. Be strong through this transformation and change, okay? Be bold and brave. Don't stop. Stand tall and know that you got this, okay? What came out? Did I do my 3 split? You guys, I cannot remember. But I'm going to roll with it. No came out, okay? So I'm taking this as no more shorts. We're taking no more shorts. That's an old school saying, stop playing with me, okay? We're not taking crumbs. We're not taking leftovers. We're not taking remnants. We're not taking anything less than what we deserve. This is big no energy. And I'm putting it here on top of the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords. Our story is not the betrayal. Okay? Our story is how we rise up from it. So, that's a, you tried it. Yeah, you tried it. Okay. She's the Queen of Cups. She's strong. She's determined. She's abundant. Sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. Okay. And since this is going right on top of the Queen of Cups, and I told you how the Queen of Cups is also my tsunami mommy. That's WAP energy. That's half of why this man is obsessed. Okay. That's the light within the water. Okay. He keep coming back. You know, that's about what got him look, he ready to jump and risk it all. Now let me stop. Let me stop, y'all. It's not just the tsunami mommy, okay? Even though he loves it. That's what got, you know, that is a part of the manifest, you know, what's manifesting him in, you guys. He's longing for these waters. He is. I'm getting heavy Scorpio. Look, and I done laughed and done made myself tear up my eyes. Hold on. I'm tickled because I'm trying to move around it, but nah. He here for the waters too, okay? He's here for the love, the divine, all of that. Look, my ancestors is like blah blah blah. No, but yeah, he's here too for that love, okay? Oh, it's deep. It's the emotions, you guys. It's the tsunami, which is that water, them sweet waters, the ocean waters, but it's also the waters of deep emotion. Okay, this person loves you. They love you strong. It's a strong attraction. It's a strong connection. You see, it's been through several lives. I told you, I'm getting ancient energy. Powerful like 2 Cleopatras. Baby. Cleopatra loved both Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, but I really feel like she really loved Mark Antony. I mean, she loved them both, but I'm getting that. It's the love. It is the love, you guys. Okay, that's the attraction here. Now, sexuality, I'm coming back to this because it's important. The fact that he or she's a tramp is out here and time to let go. Like, those are kind of like the 2 cards I haven't yet reconciled, and sexuality is here. Someone's still figuring themselves out. All right, let me just kind of say what is. I'm wanting again to take it deeper, but what I'm getting from it is this Queen of Cups is becoming, you know, again, tapping into those feelings, Medusa energy. You're welcoming the feelings of sexuality. Before, and I'm maybe speaking more to myself, I've been more of like a prude energy, you know. Sometimes when we've been over-churched or we've been, you know, brought up in devout homes, you'll start to view or think of sex as kind of this dirty word. You know, it's something that even if you enjoy it or think about it, it's like, you know, shame. There's almost like a level of shame associated with it. And I don't know if this is you or your person. I'm kind of getting it a little bit for both. But there may have been some stigmas with sexuality. Maybe you as a woman are heavily in sexual energy. You know, oh yes, oh, as I'm looking at the symbol on my table of, Pamba Shira, all about brazen freedom and sexuality. I think about the green fairy energy, being bad and taking risks. Yes, you are being encouraged. Tap in the sugar mama energy. Look at that cup. Like, listen, that's your power as well as manifestation power, creative power. It comes from that sexual energy. So I'm getting heavy confirmation that embrace that, play in that, enjoy that, treat it as almost a spiritual practice. Okay, I'm getting that. All right, let me give a few more. Open your heart. It will help you to attract more love. Two of Pentacles, Spirit. Oh, snap. What about this Two of Pentacles? Closing message. Two of Pentacles. Move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time. It's over. So this is help. This is connecting back with the card, time to let go. This person is the time that you may be, let me see. The time that you may be separated, because it says you may be spread across continents. I'm feeling distance. Past life, somebody's obsessed. They're holding on to you, possessive. Aquarius is air energy, so they're thinking of you. They may not have access to you. So that time where you guys have been separated, this person is contemplating. They are making decisions to move on. So they could be in a, okay, yes. Because they have to make a choice, I'm getting, they are in a, if not committed relationship, because I got the oak tree. If not a committed relationship, then a significant one is one that he would care what people would think. Okay? But that particular relationship, someone is a waste of time, is unavailable, it's over. That's the Tower. That's the Tower. That's what this person is going through. Maybe both of you. Maybe you both were with somebody else. And you, in your hermit mode or in your solitude and kind of your spiritual journey, you had the sudden or shocking news that something's over. Who you thought was your person was not your person. That person's a tramp. Look at it. Here come together. He or she. So this could be both of you. Your person and the person of, your significant, your divine masculine. I'll call him that. Okay? That's the Tower. You guys are being guided and prompted to move on. The Tower is divine. Okay, I see. Four of Pentacles here. Time to let go. Then I say divinely guided. Guardian, a lost loved one watches over you. I feel it heavy, so I know it. I also feel heavy. You may be a favorite. You're a favorite of your ancestors. You could have been a baby. You could have been middle child too. A lot of times with chosen ones, they tend to be either black sheep or scapegoated, special. Those that people saw the light early on and attempted to snuff it out. You were a favorite of this particular ancestor. Uh-oh, I kicked the camera. Sorry, you guys. You may be a favorite, or you were a favorite, and they with you. They are with you every day. Oh, I love it. That's here on the Four of Pentacles, yes. And by oak tree, yes, you are heavily protected. There's somebody standing guard. They are watching you, protecting you, guardian. I lost a loved one. Maybe your job is to bring someone Mm. All right, I'll pull that in a minute. We have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so heavily protected. Forest protection. Yes, okay. We also have here Mercury retrograde. Issues, electronic issues, communication issues right here by this Ten of Pentacles. Review everything. Okay. This is your legacy. This is your inheritance from your ancestors, from the divine. But there's been issues. There's been things in the way. Mercury retrograde will throw everything at you. This obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. Okay. This is about oak tree, stability, stand strong. You're being encouraged to stand strong. There will be challenges and there are going to be obstacles to this union, to you coming into your higher self. Dang, I'm at 2 hours. I'm mad at this. Okay? But stand strong. Your ancestors, your guides, your protection, divine, Holy Mother has you. Okay? All right. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. I pray that this message gets to whoever needs it, despite the time. Didn't I just say challenges? Ooh, yes. But look at how this falls with the Three of Wands. He's like, damn that. Challenges be damned. That's the energy. Challenges be damned. I like this. This is gang energy. Even in her death, she came back as a determined breeze to emancipate her family. Death didn't even stop her. This is giving me past lives. He's not letting, or you are not letting anything get in the way. That's that fire energy. I want you guys to have it. F what they think. No matter what comes my way. No matter what it looks like. I'm protected. I'm stable. This abundance is mine. I'm going to have it. Be assertive. Right? Pull out that wand, that fire energy. Okay. And lastly, Tower, which I feel Spirit as though we confirmed Tower. But what additional messages should we know about this Tower? Shocking transformation or sudden news. What do you want us to know? Date night. Yeah, it's going to come together. It's going to come together. I don't know if you guys need a night. I don't know what event will lead to it coming together, but it's going to come together. That's the heart. I'm always comforted by the heart. I'm always comforted by the heart. That's the kiss. This is signed, sealed, and delivered. It's going to come together. Okay? So whether or not you guys may be, and this is if you are already in touch with your divine masculine or the person of whom you know this is resonating with. Now, don't try to make it fit. This, what I really love about tarot is it's all about that intuition and what you know. So you will feel a ding, ding, ding connection to what you know. So if you know this person, you know exactly who I'm talking about, there may be something coming up. This is Valentine's. But again, if you guys are in separation, if you're in separation, there may be a coming together soon. Get ready to be wined and dined. Hey, we'll call that. That's the Tower, baby. That's what's going to change everything. So prepare yourselves. Ready yourselves. Ready yourselves. Don't resist who you are. Ready yourself for love. Ready yourself for abundance. I want you to ready yourself for spiritual healing, manifestation, abundance. Be in the spirit of alchemy, taking your pain, your hurts, every knife they put in your back and using it for your glow up, your come up, to push you or propel you further to your dream. Look at how he's, this boy pen, look how he's holding on to these pentacles. Hold on to your dream. Hold on to yourself like this. Don't let anybody make you falter. Be stable and firm. Okay, you are protected. You're powerful. You're powerful. If perhaps any of you may be stuck in, again, I told you guys I've transitioned out of my very toxic relationship, one that was not aligned with my highest self. If perhaps too, you've been teetering on that, Spirit is confirming that it's time to move on. Okay, or it could also mean that it's time to move past thoughts of lack. It's time to move past what you can't do, can't have, or anything like that. This is, we're moving on past that. If it was how you thought in the past, it's not how we think anymore. Anything that's not aligned must go. Okay? All right. Thank you guys so much for letting me read for you. Again, the channel is Black Dove Divinity. I am Black Dove. And I want to leave you with love and light. I want to encourage you again to pay attention to the signs and symbols. And I will see you again at the next reading. Ashe.